Hi, today I am making a video of this toothbrush design that you see here. I got the idea from Marloom's Creations, so you can check her channel. In order to make this toothbrush, you need a total of 16 solid color bands and 16 jelly colored bands. I chose to do it this way because you can see the difference in coloration, as well as when you are brushing your teeth, it's always shiny and sparkly. So here we go. You're going to take your loom and you're going to put it in the rectangular shape configuration. You will be using all 3 rows. And here we go. Make sure that the arrows are facing, I'm going to do it sideways, but make sure that the arrows are facing this direction. No, that direction. And here's how we go. You're going to take 2 double bands. Start your way down, and you're going to make exactly 7 rows down. So this is, and it's double band on each row. So this is 2, another 2, another 2. Make sure you can see that. Another 2, another 2, and another 2 rows. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And at the end, we're going to make a cap band. So a trick that I've learned with a cap band is that sometimes it's hard to know when some of them say wrap around 3, 4, 5 times. I need a total of 4 rings. So I'm going to make a figure 8, wrap it into itself, put it on the last band, as you can see here. So it's a single band doubled over, and then I'm going to make 4 rings by doubling it again on top of there. As you can see, I don't know if you can tell. Let's see, you see that there? Just like that. Now, still not going to loop yet, and this will be my slip knot band. That's my last band at the end. And as you can see with this one, I've added a keychain piece. So now we're going to add, again, double bands to make this part of the toothbrush. So here we go. And you're going to start from the top again. Can you see that? From here to here. You're going to go across. Double bands. Same thing. 2 across. 2 across. Double bands. Across. 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 And those are your 3 rows right there, as you can see. Then from there, we're going to do the same thing again, place a capping band at the end. So we're going to, same thing we did before, double it over and place it on our last peg, turn it again, back into itself. Oh, mine popped off. Sorry about that. Let's try this again. I think my hands are blocking the screen. And there we go again. And we're going to do that for this peg as well as that peg. So again, I'm going to double it back into itself, put it here, and turn it back onto the same peg. So that peg will now have 4 rings. 3rd time, I'm going to repeat it. Over itself, last peg, turn it into itself, and do that. Now notice that we still have 1 more glitter band left. This one is going to be our, normally in most videos, you have horizontal bands to hold bands together. But when I did my first prototype, it would sprout out the toothbrush piece. So the same way you would do a capping band, I'm going to do a vertical, placing band. So here we're going to double it into itself. And we're going to place it across all the ones in the middle peg. You will not loom this when it comes time to looming. Okay? You would loom the double bands that are around. Now it's time to loom. So as you can see here, yours should look like mine. If it doesn't, rewind back the video and start all over again wherever it is that you left off. So I'm going to start from this peg to this peg. I'm going to pull back my 4-ring capping band. Make sure you hold it in place and bring up those 2 double bands. Make sure it always makes a teardrop shape. If it makes a teardrop shape, it means you have loomed it properly. And again, the same thing. You go through and loom straight up. You will loom straight up for exactly 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. Because now we're going to loom the bristle parts of the toothbrush. Now see here that the capping bands are over here. You're going to go loom from here back, okay? So we're going to start with the bottom part of the bristle, go inside the capping band, and pull those 2 bands up. Be careful because sometimes your capping band will come out, so make sure you hold it in place. Now, again, you're going to have that holding band. You're not supposed to loom that. You're supposed to grab the 2 bottom double bands that you see here. Now you go inside. I've tried to push mine down to help me know where it's at. So go down and grab those 2 bands and loom those straight across. Not up, across. Now that's our first bristle. Go back and repeat the same process 2 more times. So this is going to be on the 2nd row of my bristles of my toothbrush. Same thing, go inside the capping band and loom across. Make sure in the middle peg you go down and you catch those 2 double bands, not my capping, my horizontal. Ooh, see, I almost made a mistake. Give me 1 second and I will fix this because I think I tried to grab an extra band. And yeah, I got, nope, almost there. See, even the smartest of us can grab the wrong ones, but that's okay. If you don't make a mistake, ooh, I'm going away from the camera, sorry. If you don't make a mistake, that's how, you have to learn from them. There you go. See? Now, once again, am I pulling away from the camera again? I do apologize if that happens a few times. It's kind of hard. My camera has a mind of its own. Okay. Then, again, here. We're going to go back inside that capping band, pull the 2 bottom bands out, 2 single bands out, and loom it across. Again, we go inside here. Remember that our horizontal placing band is in there, but only reach for the 2 bottom bands. See how that one just slipped? And sometimes you can catch that one. My hands are kind of blocking here. And you pull those 2 back. Now we can continue looming up the rest of our solid color bands, not our jellies. So here we go. Then I'm going to grab, oh my, I'm so sorry. Okay, here we go. And then we're going to go from here, pull up our 2 double bands, up. Did you see that? Then again, inside all these bands, you catch the 2 last ones. Again, same thing again, the 2 last bands. Now, remember that last pink band I was talking to you about? It's right here. We're going to go and put this, you have to go into your bottom corner right here and put your hook straight through so you hear it tap, which means you've grabbed all your bands, and make sure visually that you've grabbed all your bands as you see here, and you are going to slant your hook this way out as I'm doing here, and I will grab my pink band, pull it through, come around, and make a slip knot. Now it's time to take him off our loom. I have learned that taking things off of our loom, sometimes can stretch out the rubber bands more than what they need to be. So what I've done here is I will go inside my toothbrush and just slip them all on my own from the bottom up. Same way over here. Makes it a little bit easier to loosen it up when it comes time to doing so. Oop, almost broke my hook there. Almost broke my hook. Wow. Gotta be careful with that one sometimes. Broken a few hooks looming stuff so far for rainbow from the looms that I've made, creations that I've made out of my loom. Now, of course, you always have to fix it, but here's our creation. Doesn't look exactly like this one, but we're about to fix that. You always want to go in and, fine tune anything that you've ever done, which, as you can see here, I think I made a mistake. But that's fine. If anything, I will have to cut that out later. But that is because I forgot to grab one band, which I'm imagining is the band that I assumed that I thought I caught and I didn't. There is ways to fix this, which is looming it right back in here and hiding it in there, which is very hard to do right now. But I'm going to hide it for now. You shouldn't, though, because you want to loom your stuff properly. But that was a mistake of mine, and it happens. It's not the first time, but it's hard to catch all the proper bands. That's why I always say make sure you're grabbing all the correct bands. And here is your toothbrush. You can add a keychain just like I did. But again, I saw this creation, not the creation, I got the idea from Marloom's creation when I saw her make a tooth with the toothpaste, and I said, well, where's my toothbrush? It's common sense. You can't brush your teeth without a toothbrush, and I followed so much of her creations. I had made teeth, actually, not tooth, that's the wrong way to pronounce it, in all different colors. I've made them in many colors, and hers shows that she puts eyes and like a nose, like giving them more character. But I noticed that when I would try and show them to people, they didn't like that part as much. So what I did was that I made a whole bunch of different color toothbrushes to match the same color in teeth. So here's my yellow toothbrush. Here is a green tooth, an orange tooth, even a red tooth. Here is a blue toothbrush, and here is a jelly tooth. And again, this tooth idea was from Marloom's Creations. She has awesome videos, so I suggest you check them out. If you have any questions, you can either subscribe or leave comments below. Thank you very much and have a great day.